Um, there's Isaiah 8:20-22 that says, "Look to God's instructions and teachings. People who contradict His word are completely in the dark. They will go from one place to another, weary and hungry. And because they are hungry, they will rage and curse their king and their God. They will look up to heaven and down at the earth. But wherever they look, there will be trouble and anguish and dark despair. They will be thrown out into the darkness." Today, I am just grateful for God's word, God's instructions, and God's teachings. Um, I like that word too. Um, when I was living down in Trinidad a few years ago, um, they funnily they call like when you grow your own fruits and vegetables, uh, they call it provisions. You know, and because I asked my friend one day, because he's like, "Oh, I'll be going down to the market to go buy provisions." So I was like, "Provisions? You know what that is?" And he was like, "Oh, that's like, where people, they just grow their own fruit and stuff at home, like the organic fruit, and they just go to like this open air market and they sell them." So I thought that was very interesting, and I like that word and the topic because, God's word and His instructions, that's like our provisions. That's like our healthy food. That's like what we need to live a healthy and a sustainable life, you know? I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday, and she was reminding me, I mean, a little bit about my journey. Like 'cause sometimes you just be moving so fast that you don't really stop to think about how far God has brought you from. Like you think about the times when you was down and you say to yourself, like, I don't ever want to go back there. But like in our haste to continuously move forward, like sometimes we don't really stop and look right back and be like, boy, I come from this, but this happened and this happened and this happened and this happened. And then sometimes you have to like sort of just stop and realize that it was an entire process, but it was a process that involved God along the way. It was a journey when we started this room. It was a journey, like it just keep getting a little bit better. I mean, you learn a little bit more, like you just keep consuming like His provisions, like His word and His instructions. And but no, let me not say but the most important part of the journey was obedience. Like obedience was and is the most important part of the journey in my mind, because God has speak to us through so many different things and so many different ways. Like he doesn't just come out there and just tell us. Like sometimes he shake the tree now and he tell you, hey, your instructions will come directly through someone. Someone will call you out the blue or something and give you like instructions, and he's be direct sometimes. But a lot of times all throughout our day, we just be getting little updates, little updates on how to do. But it's how we observe these things. It's how we live. It's like how you notice the little small things around you. Like you could just be walking somewhere and you notice how two animals operating together. You see a dog and a cat who is friends. That could be an instruction from God for, how you need to be friends with somebody that you wouldn't normally be aligned with. You could see a sign just in the way that the water moves, or and like he because he is all present and omnipotent, like his instructions and his signs don't normally come the same way. It's always like in small little things, and you just have to be observant and you just have to be obedient to it. And obviously, have your mind and your heart open up by using the word and by using community and by the church, so that like your spirit could be open up to receive God's instructions. So that's just I appreciated that topic today, precious and teach provisions. It's a very powerful one in the Bible and in my life as well too. Thank you again, everyone, for the opportunity to speak. I'm Kerry, and I relinquish my mic to Sister Jalita.